So welcome back, or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. It's Monday here in this planet, on this world, and it's also day 8 of Belong. And so yeah, my feet were so dirty this morning. I was out weeding the garden last night, and then I was gardening again this morning, and I was like, oh, my feet are so dirty. And then I went, no, these feet belong to me. And as soon as I really named that they belong to me and the life that I'm leading and the life choices I'm making, it's like I really forgave my feet for being really dirty. And it was a really beautiful moment. And so, yeah, my dirty feet belong to me. So we're going to do a wave, and we're going to do rolling the ball. So I have a ball, but you could have like a set of headphones and just hold on to them. You could have a pillow, something small, okay, nothing heavy. And so you don't even need anything at all. I'll tell you, I'm talking very fast. You can bring your fingertips together and imagine there's a ball. And so, yeah, so let's move together and either have something or just have your fingers together in all the movements that I say, okay? So come lie on the floor. Oh, and we have Bear with us today. I'm going to start training the puppies to do yoga with me. So lying on your back, your knees are bent and your feet are flat on the floor. And either bring your fingertips together up towards the ceiling or hold on to your really light object. No weight, okay? And from here, just roll your shoulders in a circle. So I'm trying to keep my arms straight and roll this in a deep circle. I feel a bit like a choo-choo train as I do this. So again, either your fingertips are touching or you're holding on to a really light object. Could be a yoga block, could be a really light ball. And then roll in the other direction, rolling the ball in the other direction. This movement started randomly the other day in the lunge, and I've just been really intrigued by it. It did something to my rib cage that I was very interested in. So, keeping your feet flat on the floor, drop your fingertips or your whole ball over towards the right, and then over towards the left. So again, I'm going to do it without the ball, so just keep your fingertips touching, and you can even push your fingertips slightly together so that there's a sense of contact and pressure between your fingertips. Rolling from one side. Feel it traveling across the back of your rib cage to the other side. Nice, and then come back to center. So lift your right foot in, draw your right knee up towards you, and then draw your hands down towards the right foot and see if you can touch your tips of your fingers or the ball towards your right foot or anywhere down in that direction. Reach your ball overhead, stretch your right leg long. Touch. Maybe it's the shin that touches. Maybe it's the foot. Reach your arms overhead towards the floor. Stretch your right leg long. Bend your knee. Touch. Overhead. Bend your knee. Touch. Overhead. Nice. One more time. Bend your knee. Touch. Overhead. Nice. Come back to center. Other side. Bend your left knee. Touch. Overhead. Long with your left leg. Bend your knee. Touch. So again, you either have a really light object that you're doing this with, or your fingertips are touching really lightly, and you're touch and overhead. No weight in the object is really important. Touch last time. Overhead. Nice. Both feet to the floor. Lift your right knee up and push whatever it is that you have into the right knee with your right hand. And then lift the left foot off the floor and slowly begin to move the left leg. So in the beginning, I'm like, wow, I can't move this left leg all that much. I was like, oh, just straighten it out. I'm like, yeah, cool. Because this is mobile, so you can either have your fingertips on your knee as you do this, or you're holding something on your knee as you lengthen the left leg and come back. Lengthen your left leg and come back. You can include the left arm, so you're lengthening the whole left side. Bend your elbow, bend your knee. Lengthen the whole left side. Bend your elbow, bend your knee. And just feel the strength of your range of motion. Feel your ability in this moment. Map the sensation of this range in wellness. So if you feel like it's too strong, then you're going too deep. If there's strong, sharp sensations in your shoulder, then make the movement smaller. One last time. Holy schmoly. Genie meanie. Right, other side. Left side, stabilize it. And then begin to move your right leg. I've never done it with a wobbly object before. When in the plan for the class, I didn't have the ball yet. And so I just had my hand on my knee. With a wobbly ball, this is a really challenging pose. Begin to lengthen into your right side. So your right side is traveling. Maybe your arm, maybe your leg, maybe just your leg. Decide what's right for you. One more time. Oh, wow. Pause. That's really cool. Great. Come over, land on your belly. So with this one, you have to be really careful. Okay, so get rid of your ball. Don't have anything in your hand. And then reach your right arm out forward in front of you. And then slowly bring your right arm straight out to the right. And then begin to turn your right thumb down towards the floor and see if you can scratch your lower back with your right hand. So it's the back of my hand that's moving around. And just feel that, back of the body. And then stretch your right arm long, slowly, and reach it out forward. So do that a few times. You know, these are normal, natural movements. But because we only do them when we're lying on the beach and there's a fly on our back, so we have to practice for our summer holidays. So just feel that. Travel with your right arm behind you. And travel forward. If it feels too strong, then stop before it gets too strong. You know, maybe that's where your arm is beside you instead of behind you. The behind is another layer of intensity, okay? Other side. Left arm forward, out towards the side. Turn your thumb downwards. Bring your arm beside you. Maybe that's enough. Or maybe you bring your hand to your head. No. Hand to the back of your body. And just travel. I'm just feeling that. My head does something to help me get there. It's like I drop my head down and over towards the left a little bit more for some reason. I don't know why I'm doing that, but I'm letting myself move and accommodate the movement in my shoulder. Remember, go so slowly with your shoulders, go so gently. Listen, listen, listen. Nice. Both elbows to the floor, pushing back. Come into your cat pose. And so the same movement again is the shoulder shrug. So just roll your shoulders in a deep circle. So this is the same as rolling the ball. And then roll your shoulders in the other direction. Rolling. It's really satisfying for my rib cage, this. So get more tiger. You know, feel like your whole spine is being affected by the movement you're creating. So instead of it being a cat on cow, do shoulder rolling and allow your spine to move. And it has a different momentum. It's like, I feel like a pontoon bridge more so than just a curve traveling forward and backwards. So find your inner pontoon bridge. Nice. Push back into your downward dog. Pause there for a moment. Have a bit of Wiggle into your legs. Really settling back, pulling back. Nice. Walk your feet forward, elbows to your knees. Pause. So if you know you have, so start off with your right hand forward and just do rolling the ball with just one arm. So my left elbow is staying on my knee, and I'm rolling the ball with only my right shoulder. And then roll the ball in the other direction. So I'm creating a rolling of my shoulder, which is moving my whole arm. Nice. Other side. Left arm hangs, and then roll your shoulder, a deep circle. And then roll the ball in the other direction. Wow, this one is a little bit more disorganized. My face is trying to help it. My hand is trying to help it. So that's really good. Doing it individually, I see the discoordination of this arm. So this is the point. If you know you have a lower back that responds to weight, then be careful. Okay, so reach both arms forward. Roll your shoulders into rolling the ball. You can have your object if you wish. I'm just rolling deeply into my shoulders. And then roll in the other direction. Again, if you find that we're doing it too long for you, bring your elbows to your knees. Drop your ball, hands to your knees, come all the way up. So I saw this really interesting thing the other day, and it's that one of the positions that we're in a lot during the day, we never train for strength. So when you're washing the dishes, you're slightly tilted forward. So just slightly tilt yourself forward so you're looking down towards the floor, and then bring your hands where your sink would be, and roll your shoulders with the ball, or roll the ball with your shoulders, and then roll in the other direction. So feel how maybe I want to bend my knees a little bit more. Nice. Bend your elbows, reach up towards the ceiling. Bend your elbows, reach at a 45-degree angle forward. Bend your elbows, reach up towards the ceiling. Bend your elbows, 45-degree forward. Nice. Bend your elbows, up towards the ceiling. Bend your elbows, 45-degree forward. So just feel, when I do this, I feel, God, I don't know that I really strengthened this particular range in my spine. And I'm really excited. Nice, one more time. Nice, cool. Okay, stand to the front of your mat. We're gonna do just one or two standing poses. So just find your feet. Wiggle them a little bit. Rocking from side to side. Roll a bit on your feet, like you're trying to map the outer edges of your feet. And roll in the other direction. Nice. Rock from side to side. Cool. Lift your heels off the floor and just hover there for a moment. Maybe hover a little bit higher. See how that is. Nice. Drop your heels all the way down. Reach your arms wide. Reaching up, looking up. Bending your elbows, bending your knees, coming forward. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins. Lift your chest and look forward. Hands to the floor. Step your right foot back. Pause there. Right leg is really long behind you. Bring your left elbow to your left thigh and let your right arm dangle in front of you. And then roll the ball with your right arm. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. Pull your elbow back into lawnmower. And then touch as far forward as you can. Pull it back into lawnmower. Forward. touch, forward. Nice. Turn your toes towards the right side of your mat. Both elbows to your knees. Pause there for a moment. Nice. And then straighten the left leg. Touch the left hand in front of the right foot. Straighten the right leg. Touch the right hand in front of the left foot. So you're traveling towards the bending knee. And see if you can use the shoulder mobility you've created to reach further and further over. So my right hand is trying to reach more towards the left side, and I'm using the shoulder motion that we were creating earlier. I can feel it through the shoulder blades, through the joint of my shoulder. Nice. Come back to center, both elbows on your knees. Cool. Turn towards the front of your mat. And just rock a little bit forward and backwards. That motion we were doing last week, lengthening into your hamstrings on the left. Nice. Step forward, slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide, bring your palms together. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. Great. Other side. So step your left foot back. Oh, no, 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 no. Reach your arms wide, bring your palms together. Bending your elbows, bending your knees. Bring your hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins. Lift your chest and look forward. Hands to the floor. Step your left foot back. Pause. Bring your right elbow to your right knee and feel the support of the bone to the bone to the bone to the bone. So I'm stacked from my shoulder to my foot, and it's a structure of support for me. Let your left arm dangle, and then roll your left arm, rolling the ball with the left arm. You can feel it in the ribs. How far can you go back? How far can you go forward? So there's also a twist when it's a one-armed. So interesting. Roll in the other direction. Again, this is now disorganized. This arm, that's so interesting. I didn't know that it didn't know this direction. Yes, it doesn't know what to do with this direction. So I'm just going to slow it down a little bit more for this shoulder so that it really feels the motion and that I'm not rushing it. And I feel it in my shoulder, not in my head telling my shoulder what to do. Super. Pull your elbow back into lawnmower and then reach your left hand as far forward as you can. Lawnmower. Forward. Lawnmower. Forward. Both hands to the floor. And from here, just lengthen out your front leg, bend your knee. Lengthen out your front leg, bend your knee. Just feel that. What motion is available to you? Cool. Step back. Come sit on the floor. Legs are long in front of you. Roll your belly like a big circle. So I have a different awareness of my shoulders now after doing that. I can feel like they feel like orbs. I feel like I have disco balls hanging out beside my ears and this sense of potential for movement that I'd kind of overlooked or forgotten about. And just roll your belly in the other direction. One last time, roll your shoulders in a circle, but your hands are down this time. And then roll your shoulders in a circle in the other direction. Nice. Twist over towards the left. Bringing your left hand behind you, right hand to the outside of your left knee. And then twist towards the right. Nice. So then come back to center. Come lie on the floor. All the way down. Landing on the floor. And just pause. Like the bear breathing into the microphone. Better move the microphone. And just pause, lying on your back. Let your shoulders really sink towards the floor. Let yourself settle. Nice job. Cool, guys. Sorry for the delay this morning, being a little bit late. Something, I tried the studio and it didn't turn on, so I had to turn it off and turn it back on again. So welcome. Lovely. So nice to discover a new move, rolling the ball. So yeah, so for tomorrow, if you have something like a pair of socks or something round and really light, really, really light, okay? And we're going to just play with that for a few days. I might turn up tomorrow and never mention it again. So who knows? So I'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks for joining me. Really, really wonderful to be here, and have a great day. Lovely. Ciao, ciao.